RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend.
Hello everybody and welcome to the East Alton Ice Arena. The Edwardsville Tigers on senior night will be hosting the Alton Redbirds. For the Alton Redbirds, as you know, Nick Edwards, the captain of this team, a very fast, very athletic hockey player, hoping to get his Alton Redbirds to defeat their big-time rival, the Edwardsville Tigers, for the first time this season after they've already met twice and lost both times to the Edwardsville Tigers. But they'll have a tough time against Mitchell Gevers and the Edwardsville Tigers. This team defeated Alton both times, and on senior night they're going to come out strong, so Alton's going to have a lot to deal with here. This very talented Edwardsville team, very big in depth with a lot of talented hockey players. We'll see how this matchup goes. We'll be back with hockey. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Here we are back at the East Alton Ice Arena. We're about to drop the puck to start the third and final meeting between these two teams in the regular season. These two teams are the biggest rivals in both sides of the MVCHA, 1A and 2A. It's a fun-filled game with both teams' fans all filling up the crowd. It's going to be exciting from beginning to end, from the first puck drop to the final buzzer. Can Alton defeat Edwardsville for the first time this season, or will Edwardsville get a good present on their senior night by sweeping Alton all three games this season? We're about to drop the puck. Both captains at center ice. Gevers wins it back to Teague. Teague down at the half boards. Tries to get it out. Held in by Edwards. Teague gets it back away. Goes to the half boards at far side. And now Gevers with some speed. Gets past the defense. Brings it down low. Gets brought down right in front of the net. Now it gets centered back. Held in by Wiesner. Edwards gets it at center in front of his own net. Kept in. Puck goes into the corner along the near side boards. Battling for it was Gaskill and Edwards. It'll come out to Teague, holds it in. Now to the far side corner in Alton's end. Now number 47 for Edwardsville kicks it off. Gaskill centering pass, nobody was there. Wiesner able to hold it in. Alton having a hard time getting the puck out. Now Franklin gets it behind his own net. And gets it to Rauscher. Couldn't catch that cleanly, and Teague gets it at center ice. Waiting for a man to get out. Wiesner dumps it in. Now Hofer deep in his own zone. Tries to get it past an Edwardsville player. Holds it in. and it comes around the boards. Zach Seifert loses it, and now it comes up to Rauscher. Rauscher the other way, gets a shot off on Sawyer, goes high, blocker side, and Edwardsville's able to clear. Holford has the puck at half boards. Can't get the puck out, held in by Wiesner. Wiesner with it along the half boards, bumps in behind the Alton net, a shot on net, but it's turned away by Cheatham. Now Cobb in the corner, looking for a pass at center. Wiesner can't put it home. It was right under the padded. Cheatham still making the saves, and he finally put it in on the loose puck in front. I couldn't see who finally put that puck in, but Edwardsville takes the lead 1-0 with just under 2 minutes into this first period.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Edwardsville, it was gonna come soon. You knew it because they had a lot of pressure on Cheatham and then in front of that net. The puck stayed in Alton's end for the most part of that first 2 minutes of this period, and Edwardsville takes a quick 1-0 lead. Now it chips up to Eviker, who puts it in the corner, gets checked. Now from behind the net, tries to get it up to Griffin, broken up. Now Eviker puts it in behind the net. So Marshall Gevers, the youngest of the two brothers, was able to put that loose puck in and give Edwardsville that 1-0 lead.
Assisted by number 16, Max.
Alton's able to get the puck out, and now here comes Bird across center. Dumps it deep into Edwardsville's end. Griffin down in the corner. Loses the puck, now goes behind Edwardsville's net. Bird in the corner. Centering it to Griffin, broken up. Now bringing it out was Eviker. Now with it is Anthony Keenan. He'll chip it in. And Franklin's back to get it. Franklin in his own end. Cross ice. Marshall Gevers tries to hold that in. And it comes out. Now here comes Alton, a shot and a glove save by Lauren Sawyer. So the Alton finally able to get a good shot on net on Lauren Sawyer, but it's just a little floater right into the glove. And we'll have a face-off in Edwardsville's end. One back by Schnurr, but a shot goes over the net. Franklin can't hold that in. It gets chipped out, and back to get it is Jones. Icing is waved off. Jones can't get it past Schnurr. Schnurr in the corner looking for Marshall. Gevers in front, and it got broken up by Edwards. Now they're whacking away at it again. Another loose puck, and Cheatham's able to cover it up. Alton having a hard time getting that puck out of their own end. Edwardsville doing a great job of holding it in. Stand hard on them boards, and Alton keeps going to them, trying to get it high off the glass and off the boards to get it to center ice, but Edwardsville players are there. Now down in front, whacking away at it again. Another loose puck out in front, but Cheatham turns it away. Now Edwards from behind his own net. Edwards, he's got some speed. He's coming through center. Gets a pass off, and it's chipped in by Jones. Now Teague gets it away. Around the boards to Schnurr. Edwards gets the loose puck, and he'll chip it into the corner. Teague away from Rauscher, and now Edwards will put it around the boards, and it's dumped out by Marshall Gevers, and that'll be icing against the Edwardsville Tigers. So the first time they've been pressured, and they're forced to ice the puck, and we'll have a face-off down in Edwardsville's end. Alton looks flat so far. If they're going to get any kind of momentum, they're going to have to get a goal quick. Skelton wins a face-off back to Griffin, chips it ahead. Now Skelton in deep. Yori Skelton looking for a goal, and the door was shut by Lauren Sawyer. Now here comes Cobb. Cobb in across the blue line. Comes to center, loses the puck. Now Gaskill gets the loose puck. Cobb got checked in the slot after losing it. Now Wiesner in the corner gives it off to Gaskill. Comes back to Wiesner. Now it comes to the point to Kraft. Cobb loses it. And Skelton looking for Griffin was turned the wrong way. Now it'll come back to Skelton. Griffin through the neutral zone gets poked away by Eviker. Skelton gets it in, and Wiesner will give it over to Kraft. They're coming across neutral ice. Quick shot on net, gloved by Cheatham, and we'll have a face-off. For the most part, Alton's goaltender Cheatham has played pretty well, other than that one goal, which really wasn't his fault. Defense wasn't able to get the puck out, but he's been able to turn away all these shots, and puck comes back to Teague at the point. Centering pass for Eviker wasn't there. Now Alton's able to clear. Jones with some speed. Tries to beat the puck, but he can't, and that'll be icing against Alton. Alton's going to have to try and do a better job of getting that puck in Edwardsville's end. Most of the time it's been in the neutral zone or in Alton's end. Now comes out, Ellis back to get it. Ellis off the boards for Durbin. Now Keenan off the boards for Eviker. Too far ahead. Now Franklin behind his own net, chips it up. Griffin tries to get it past Teague, can't, so he'll take it behind his own net. Trying to get it up to Edwards, taken away by Durbin, a shot, loose puck, it's in the crease, and Keenan couldn't put it home. Now here comes Edwards the other way. Edwards trying to get past Teague, centering pass for Griffin, too far out in front, broken up by Durbin. Now here comes Keenan, he's got another chance to redeem himself after missing that shot. Oh, and a pass too far behind Mitchell Gevers, who gets checked hard by Rauscher. Nope, call, looked like that elbow went up a little too high. Now Rauscher in the neutral zone dumps it around the boards, and Kraft is back to get it in the corner. Up to Marshall. Check delivered by Masick, and it'll come back to Kraft. Looking for Gevers, and nowhere close, as that'll be icing against the Edwardsville Tigers. Been a high-paced game so far, but fairly one-sided in favor of the Edwardsville Tigers. Alton's going to need to find something to get the momentum shifted. Face-off won by Skelton, back to Holford. The shot's blocked by Gevers. Both Gevers coming in. Hands off to Schnurr. Schnurr at the half boards, but Alton's able to pick that up and get it out. Icing is called off, as they said it was tipped by an Edwardsville player. Now here comes Marshall Gevers with Mitchell right behind him. Marshall with a shot goes wide to the left. There is going to be a delayed call against Alton, and they touch it up. Looks like a slash. The call will be against the senior Nathan Hofert of the Alton Redbirds for 2 minutes for slashing, which is not good for this Alton team, who's already looked flat, and now they're shorthanded.
Alton penalty, number 32.
Alton's able to get the puck out right off the face-off. Here comes Jones racing Teague. Teague gets there first. Jones takes the puck away from him. He's got it at the half boards. A big battle. Coming away with it here is Cobb, taking it out of his own end. Cobb at the high slot, loses the puck, thinking Mitchell Gevers was going to get it, left it there. Barely got it in deep. Now Kraft centering it, and it's broken up. Now Teague gets it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell Gevers a shot, goes well wide, blocker side of Cheatham. Now Kraft in the corner, hands it off to Cobb. It goes behind the net, and Mitchell Gevers is there. Looking for a centering pass, so just give it off to Cobb at the half boards on the near side. Now Kraft down low, looking for Gaskill, puts it just wide, and now comes up to Teague at the point. Down for Gevers. Edwardsville moving the puck very well on this power play. Tries to wrap around. Teague holds it in on the clearing attempt by Alton. Kraft has it down low. Just 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Edwards gets it, and they're finally able to clear. Now Jones with a shot on the clearing attempt from Edwards, but he goes wide, and now Cobb's coming back. Cobb's through the legs, stops. Looking for Mitchell Gevers at center. Gaskill can't put the tip home as Gaskill's able to get that one. A beautiful tip from Gaskill, though. 23 seconds remaining in the Alton penalty. Edwardsville moving the puck very well on this power play, but have only had a couple of shots on it. Looking for that centering pass from, looking for Gevers or Gaskill sitting there right in the slot, but they haven't been open yet. Now Teague at center ice hands it off to Gaskill. Now for Gevers. Gevers tries to shoot it through the legs, and it hits the shin pad of Franklin. Now back behind the net is Gaskill, hands it off for Kraft. Now Cobb down in front, tries to go 5-hole, and Cheatham puts the stick there. Now Kraft, a slap shot from the boards. Alton can't clear. What a hold in by Teague. Now Gevers trying to get the pass to Teague. The penalty is over. Alton coming the other way. Skelton brings it in. Griffin just gets back off sides. Rauscher keeps the puck in, and now Edwardsville's finally able to clear. Hofert sends it cross ice. The pass is broken up by Durbin, but Alton able to get it back. Now the pass comes up to Steiner, and Steiner will just put it in to the Edwardsville end. Now Kraft unable to clear. Durbin gets it. Looking for a pass for Everkert, too far out in front. And now they're behind Alton's net. Everkert in the corner gets checked. Now Skelton gives it up for Jones. Jones across the blue line, a shot blocked by Wiesner. Jones gets it back. Jones off balance, loses the puck, and Everkert tries to get it out, held in by Franklin. Franklin chips it in deep. Rauscher behind it, the Edwardsville net, gives it up to Franklin, who loses it. Jones, a nice poke check. But the puck comes out. Everkert, good job to clear that out. Now Wiesner puts it in deep. Icing waved off.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Bridges off the boards. Back to get it is Mushkin. Mushkin again. Now Gaskill holds it in. It goes down low. Bridges off the boards. Can't clear it out. Now for Edwards. Edwards in on the defense. Has it in deep at the high circle. There's 30 seconds left in the first period. Oh, a dive trying to tip that one in, and there will be a penalty called against the Edwardsville Tigers.
Take it off, Joey. Take it off.
20 seconds left in the period, and Alton will have their first power play. This is a very big one for the Alton Redbirds as they're being outshot 14-3 here in the first period. This is a very important power play for Alton. They have to get a goal on this. Edwards down low, loses the puck. Rauscher a shot, a good pad save by Sawyer. Now a shot from the point is gloved. Well, 12.9 seconds remaining. Scrum down in front, but that save there by Sawyer is a big one. 12.9 remaining in the first. Pass comes up to Rauscher. His shot is blocked. Now Steiner off the boards. And Teague gets it behind his own net up to Wiesner. John Wiesner will hold it there to end the period. So at the end of one, it's 1-0 in favor of the Edwardsville Tigers. We'll be back for the second. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
And we're back for the second period, about to drop the puck for this second period action. The Edwardsville Tigers leading the Alton Redbirds 1-0 and just slaughtering the Alton Redbirds in shots 14-4 after the first. Puck is chipped in by Keenan. Back to get it is Steiner off the boards. Now Edwards. Edwards through center ice. Gaining center. Shot on net and a good stick save by Sawyer. Now it comes out. Steiner off the boards. And now John Wiesner tries to chip it ahead. A battle on near the blue line at Alton's end. Jones will come away with it and gives it off to Steiner. And the puck comes up for Franklin. A shot blocker save by Sawyer. So Sawyer staying sharp and not letting this Alton team try and get back into this game. The captains are in the circle. Face-off won by Edwards. Edwards will give it back to the point. Now comes to the near side to Steiner. Trying to tip it in was Jones, but got a little too much of it, goes wide. Now Cobb battling with Jones down low. Rauscher chips it into the corner. Edwards at the half boards gives it back to Rauscher. Rauscher, a shot, and it goes just wide, blocker side. Lauren Sawyer. Now Gevers off the glass, and here comes Cobb. Cobb, a shot, and it goes off the pad at Cheatham and off the glass. Now Edwards. Edwards has Rauscher on the far side. Tries to put it between the legs of Kraft, and it got broken up. And the puck will come out. Now Steiner in the corner. around the boards, and he'll give it off to Yori Skelton. Pass is intercepted by Kraft, but he'll bring it in off sides. This second period so far, just still early though, has been all Alton looking to get that tying goal here early. Holford in the corner gets checked by Schnurr, loses the puck, goes after him, does not get a retaliation, and the puck will come out. Now Bird. Bird off the shin pad of Seifert, and Gevers will get it in his own end behind his own net. Gevers tries to flip it out. It goes off the face mask. Bird, and Wiesner gets it back, trying to get it up to Gevers. And Cheatham will cover up for a whistle. 9:43 remaining in this second period. Alton unable to get a goal on the power play that they had. We're back at full strength. It comes to Steiner in the corner, and he'll throw it around the boards, held in by Teague. Now comes back to Wiesner off the block shot, and his shot goes just wide. Now Steiner behind his own net. Now Teague at the point, just chips it in for Schnurr. Battling with Steiner, tries to get a centering pass to Gevers, chipped away. Bird able to get that, shifts it in back of the goal. Teague has it up to Marshall Gevers. Tries to get it out, held in. Now comes out to Mitchell. Mitchell in on a breakaway. He shoots. Oh, and off the shoulder of Cheatham and wide. And it's chipped out by Rauscher. Loses the puck to Mitchell Gevers. Now Jones gets it. Brings it into Edwardsville's end. Shot off the side of the net from Jones. Centering pass, trying to get it to Skelton. Now comes back to Bridges at the point. Bridges puts it down low. Gevers off the glass, able to clear. Gets it up to his brother Marshall Gevers. Marshall gets taken down, centering it to his brother Mitchell, and couldn't put it home. Great save. And now Rauscher. Rauscher, toe drag, shot, glove save from Lauren Sawyer. Wow, what a save. This game coming back and forth here in this second period. Alton has a little fire in their step now, trying to get that goal back, and that was their best chance right there, but Lauren Sawyer up to the task, gets that glove up quick and makes a save on Rauscher. Durbin taking the face off against Edwards. Edwards is called out, so Jones will have to take the face off. Now Jones behind the net, centering pass for Edwards, and it got broken up. Goes off the back of the goal. And now Mushkin gets it out. Griffin sends it around the boards, and Keenan gets it along the half boards. Back to Mushkin. Now Edwards gets it, gets tripped up, and that'll be a penalty against the Edwardsville Tigers. This is big for the Alton Redbirds, who have already started out the second period with a little momentum, and now they have a power play. So let's see if they can get this game tied up. Face off along the near side of Sawyer. Comes back to Rauscher. And it'll go cross ice to Steiner at the point. Chips it in.
Edwardsville penalty number 45, James Fowler.
Now handed off to Jones.
Time of the penalty, 4:19.
Jones to the center. Now Rauscher, he scores! Ryan Rauscher ties the game just 15 seconds into this power play. What a goal scores top shelf on Lauren Sawyer, blocker side. And my mistake, that was Fowler that had the penalty, not Michigan.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Alton back in this game after a great power play goal from Ryan Rauscher. John Wiesner gets it back in the neutral zone. Gets it up to Gaskill. Now Steiner chips it out.
Ryan Rauscher.
John Wiesner waiting for his team to get out of the zone. Comes out. Now Cobb. They call offsides against the Edwardsville Tigers. It'll look like Jeff Gaskill couldn't get out of the zone quick enough. Alton was able to get that momentum they just gained in the second period to tie this game up. And now the man that did it, Rauscher, brings it into the zone looking for another one. Shot goes low. And an easy save for Sawyer. Rebound goes out over the glass and out of play. 6:49 remaining in the second period. Tie game at 1-1. Edwardsville still has the upper hand on the shot column, 17-10, but it's not near what it was at the end of the first. Puck, face-off won by Cobb, centering pass for Jones. He almost puts that home, but able to get the pad there with Sawyer. Now Bridges holds that in off the boards. Bridges trying to get it up to Edwards, goes right over his stick, and now John Wiesner off the boards for Jeff Gaskill. Gaskill in the high slot, poked away. Gaskill gets it back, and it's chipped away by Griffin. Now Edwards, pass up for Jones. Jones, shot, and a save by Sawyer. It goes behind the net off the glass. Jones in the corner, up to Franklin at the point. Comes back to Jones. Now Bridges. Bridges in the high slot, shot, and easy save for Sawyer, who covers up the loose puck. Alton has really stepped up their game, and shots are almost even now. Some words are exchanged after the whistle. Nothing major, and we'll have a face-off far side of Lauren Sawyer. Fiore Skelton gets that away, but couldn't hold the puck in. Now Steiner. The puck comes up to Skelton. Skelton far side to Rauscher. The other Rauscher a shot and a save from Sawyer. So the Rauscher brothers trying to connect for a goal. Rauscher brothers against the Gevers brothers, who connect on a pass, but Got taken away by Holford. A shot in front. Loose puck. They're battling for it. And it's covered up by Cheatham. A possible penalty will be... Can't tell if the ref had his hand up for a penalty or not. Yes, Steiner will be going into the box. Jason Steiner, the freshman from Alton, will be going into the box. So Edwardsville gets a power play, and let's see if they can get back ahead. Face-off win by Gaskill. Kraft gets a easy shot on net, and it's caught by Cheatham.
Number 99, Jason Steiner. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 6:37. It's time for a JF Electric power play!
Puck kicked back by Gaskill to Gevers at the point. Gevers bringing it in down low. Shot, he scores! Mitchell Gevers puts him ahead. What a goal from the bad angle. Puts it blocker's side of Cheatham low. And it's now 2-1 with 5:12 remaining in the second period. So the Gever brothers each of them have a goal.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
So now it's 2-1 in favor of the Edwardsville Tigers. Puck comes back to Franklin off the boards. And Edwardsville will just ice it down. Cheatham will cover up. Face off, won by Eviker. It'll come back to Kraft. A shot goes just wide right. Now a shot on net blocked. And back behind the net, getting it is Keenan. Keenan will give it to the point to Teague. Teague's shot goes just wide. Now it's chipped in by Kraft. Back behind the net to get it is Bridges. He's able to clear. Here comes Jones on a race with Teague. Teague able to get it high off the glass but can't get it out. Edwards brings it in deep off the face mask of Sawyer, trying to get it over his glove side shoulder. Now Durbin gets it ahead. Has it at the high slot. Gets it by Bridges, but he can't put it past Cheatham. A good scoring opportunity from Cameron Durbin, but Cheatham's able to get it. Or did he? Yes, he did. He made the save. The Edwardsville coaches were celebrating about something. I thought it might have went in. Cobb has it at the half boards. Now at the top of the circle. Brings it in, and a shot gets tipped by Rauscher, and will hit the net mesh back behind the glass. 4 of 15 remaining in the second period. Edwardsville leading this game 2-1. Chipped ahead by Rauscher. Yori Skelton with some speed. After the puck, he gets brought down by Seifert, no call. Now Wiesner in the corner. Wiesner off his own net, and he has it behind his own net, gives it up to Gaskill, who goes far side to John Wiesner. Hofer back to get it, loses it. Now Cobb down in front, and John Wiesner couldn't put that tip home. That'll be icing against the Alton Redbirds, who just get it out quick before Edwardsville's able to go up 3-1. That's a very unfortunate goal that Gevers had, as Alton had a lot of momentum in the second period, and after that goal, they're starting to look a little flat, but here comes Jones trying to get an opportunity. He's got Edwards at center. Trying to get it to him, got broken up. And Seifert gets it up to John Wiesner. Gets tipped away by Franklin. Now Seifert comes up to the point to Cobb. Cobb a shot, and the tip is turned away, and now here comes Edwards. Edwards in across the blue line into Edwardsville's end. Behind the net, looking for a centering pass, gets one to Franklin, a shot, and it goes off the shin pad of Cobb. Steiner pinches in, able to hold that in the zone. Jones, a shot, he scores! Jones scores to tie the game. That's the junior. Tyler Jones gets a pass and puts that one over the glove of Lauren Sawyer to tie this game with just under 3 minutes remaining in this second period.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got Thorpe, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from...
Yeah! Woo!
These two teams have made it the game that it was expected to be. A very close one and very action-packed and fast-paced, as it has been from beginning to end so far. Now it comes back to Teague, and Rouster intercepts that, chips it in. Now Fowler gets that off the boards. And Marshall Gevers over to his brother Mitchell. Mitchell brings it in deep. Just tripped up. And a save from Cheeto. What, did he have a break? Or will it just be a penalty? They will just get a trip. There will not be a penalty shot, as he did not have enough ahead.
Jones from Edwards and Steiner at 9-11.
So Edwardsville with another power play. They're 1 for 2 so far in this game. Let's see if they can get another one.
Jory Skelton, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9:32. It's time for a JF Electric power play!
Face off one by Gaskill. It'll come cross ice to Teague at the point, and his shot gets whiffed on. And back behind the net is Gaskill. His pass for Gevers is too far out in front. Sawyer will stop it. Down in the corner, hands it off to Gevers. Gevers through neutral ice, gets poke checked. And then gets hit by, Kraft got hit by Jones, and here comes Roucher across the blue line. Loses the puck. Now Gevers takes it through neutral ice. Gevers in across the blue line, stops. Pass cross ice to Teague. Teague, a shot off the pad. Cheatham, great shot there from Teague. Now Jones is able to clear. A big check by Rauscher back behind the Edwardsville net on Teague. And Mitchell Gevers has the puck in the neutral zone. Gives it up to Cobb. Cobb at the high slot, brings it in, shot! Off of an Alton player, looks like that is Franklin, right off of his helmet. And he is slow to get up. So we'll take a break here. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com. As soon as we go to
Power play right now?
Edwardsville does.
I don't have any numbers. Oh, there it is. Your boy's slacking.
Let me just go. And the face-off, won by Edwards, comes back to the point. Goes around the boards, held in by Gevers. Edwards puts the pressure on, and he's forced to put it in. Taken away by Hofert, he'll clear. Minute remaining in this period and just under 30 seconds remaining in the Edwardsville power play. Tipped ahead by Steiner, great move and a shot, but a glove save by Sawyer to turn away the scoring opportunity. 18 seconds remaining in this Edwardsville power play. They have enough for one more rush down the ice to get a power play goal and get it back ahead in this game. Still leading in the shot department, 26-18. Puck comes back to Franklin, a shot. Blocked out in front, centering pass to Jones, and he couldn't get enough on it. Now Jones back behind the net, gets checked by Durbin. Battling for the puck, coming away with it is Edwards. Edwards has it down low, whiffs on the shot, and now Skelton comes out of the box. It'll go off the boards. Now comes up to the point. They just got 18 seconds left in the period. They lose the puck. Now Skelton down in front, took it away from Teague, gets a shot off, but it couldn't go home. Now he takes it away again. Loose puck in front, Skelton can't put it in. Sawyer is on the puck. Now there's a scrum down in front of the net. And as expected, these two teams, big fight that looks like Keenan on top. Skelton trying to pull him off, and this is just getting ugly. Franklin was under Keenan, and who knows the amount of people that'll be in the penalty box in the start of this third period. So right now there's Keenan and looks like Franklin in the penalty box. They're going to try and figure this out, so we're going to go to a break. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at riverBender.com.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Both teams have 5 people, it looks like, in the penalty box. So it looks like everybody that was on the ice is now in the box. And both teams have short benches now. And that's the drop of the puck in the end of the second period. So we'll get back to another break. You're watching hockey on riverBender.com.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
And we're back here for the start of the third period. Tie game, 2-2. It's been a fun one, and the most recent event, a big fight between these two teams, made it that much more exciting. We're about to drop the puck to start this third period. Both teams having an abundance of players in the penalty box following that fight to end the second. And the ref is making sure the man in the score box is got everything figured out. That's Kevin Greer in the box. Looks like Kevin got everything figured out, and we'll drop the puck here for the third period. Puck comes back to Cobb. It'll come cross ice to Mitchell Gevers. Sends it around the boards, and Marshall is there. Now coming away with it is Skelton. Skelton across center ice. Across the blue line, gets checked by Wiesner. And they're unable to clear as Franklin holds that in. So Franklin is not in the box following that fight, even though he was in the middle of it. Marshall Gevers takes it across neutral ice, trying to get it off to Schnurr. Taken away by Rauscher. Here comes Rauscher across the blue line. Shot, and it's gloved by Sawyer. Taking away another scoring opportunity for Alton. Both goaltenders have been sharp all night. Sawyer being tested a lot with his glove hand. Face off, won by Gaskill. It'll come back to Wiesner, who gives it up to his brother John. Taken away by Griffin, will chip it in, and back to get it is Cobb. Tipped ahead for Zach Wiesner, and Gaskill comes away with the loose puck. Gaskill, shot on net off the blocker of Cheatham. Durbin tries to chip in that's John Wiesner, tries to chip in the loose puck, can't do it, and it'll come out. Cobb gets the puck in neutral ice. Cobb over to John Wiesner. Gets it up. Can't get it to Gaskill, but he'll get it away from Franklin. A shot off the pad of Cheatham. Now comes off the glass. It'll go all the way down to Alton's end. No ice. Back to get it is Zach Wiesner. Over to John Wiesner. Up to Cameron Durbin. Durbin hands it off to Gaskell. A shot off the pad of Cheatham. Good save to kick that leg out. Now Gaskell loses the puck to Rauscher. Rauscher in on Cobb. Rauscher brings it down low. Shot! And into the chest of Sawyer. Covers that one up. And we'll have a face-off as all the players come out of their respective penalty boxes now, as we've gone 2 minutes into this third period. There's 10:01 remaining left in this third. Still a tied game at 2-2. Face-off win by Edwards, comes back. Now Steiner has it. Steiner dumps it into the corner. In back of the goal is Schnurr fighting with Edwards. Edwards gets checked back of the goal by Fowler. Gets checked again by Fowler. Edwards, centering pass, and it's kept in by Holford as it almost got chipped out by Gevers. Now Edwards with the hip check on Fowler, and Edwardsville is able to clear. Here comes Gevers through the legs of Holford. What a move. Now for Ellis. They score the loose puck down in front. One of the Gevers put that home. I don't know which one it was. It was either Marshall or Mitchell. Both of them were standing in front of the net. I don't think Ellis got enough of it to put it in, but one of the Gevers put that one home, and now the Gevers brothers have all 3 goals, and they give them, the Edwardsville Tigers, this 3-2 lead with 9:24 remaining in the game.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Schnurr wins it back to Kraft. Now Marshall Gevers.
His second of the game.
Kraft's around the board. So it was the older of the two, the senior Mitchell Gevers, that put that one in.
Gevers unassisted at 2:36.
So Gevers with his second of the night puts his team up 3-2. Face-off won by Schnurr to Mitchell Gevers. Comes back down to Schnurr. Schnurr looking for Marshall, goes behind him. Now Kraft chips it back behind the net. Back of the goal is Schnurr. Marshall Gevers with his second. Both Gevers have 2 goals, and they're up 4-2 with 8:55 remaining in this game. Marshall gets a pass from Zach Schnurr back behind the net. Marshall Gevers was sitting there on the doorstep.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jay Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
Hesitates for a second to make Cheatham go down and puts it right past his blocker side pad down low. That's chipped ahead by Cobb.
Second of the game. Scored by number 8, Marshall Gevers.
Now comes into the slot. Cobb tries to put that home to make it a 5-2 game.
Assisted by number 12,
Now bringing in is John Wiesner, a save by Cheatham. And Alton's able to clear. Comes down for Lauren Sawyer, stops it in front of the net. Kraft, back of the goal, takes it out. He'll chip it up to Cobb. Cobb gets hit hard by Franklin. And we'll have a fight. They're fighting here at center ice. Cobb and Franklin didn't like that hit. So Franklin's been at the bottom of 2 fights now. First Keenan, now Cobb going after him. We'll see. Cobb might be threatened with a game misconduct, and he is. Cobb gets taken away out of this game. He is thrown out. So we're going to have to discuss this one now. We'll be back after this. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too. You'll find it at Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The face-off comes back to Steiner, picks it off the boards. Now Wiesner will bring it in across the blue line. Wiesner down low. Gives it back to Kraft, a shot, and it'll go right into the chest of Cheatham. Now penalties following that fight that we had prior to the break. Franklin will be called for holding a 2-minute penalty, and Cobb with a 5 minutes and a game misconduct. So both teams are 4-on-4 right now. And now Jones will get it at center ice. Gives it cross ice to Rauscher. Rauscher, high over glove of Sawyer. Puck comes to center to Jones. Now Edwards down low, blocked by Kraft. Rauscher holds it in, another shot goes just wide. Edwards can't come away with it, and here comes John Wiesner over to Mitchell Gevers. Gevers gets tripped up. He gets tripped up by Ryan Rauscher, and this will be big for Edwardsville. Pass coming down low for Cameron Durbin. Gets the puck up to Kraft. Kraft takes it back into his own end. Centering it to Gaskill. Gaskill brings it in to Mitchell Gevers. Toe drag. Loses the puck. Alton finally able to touch up. And so Ryan Rauscher will get called for tripping. So Edwardsville on a power play, a 4-on-3 power play for just 34 seconds. And then we'll be back to 4-on-4 for another 2. So Gaskill will win it back to Teague. Now Teague gives it over to Kraft, who will chip it in for Gevers. Gevers down in the corner. Has it at the half boards. For Kraft at the point. Kraft will give it back to Gevers. Back to Kraft. Just puts it on net, looking for a tip from Gaskill. Couldn't get it to him, and now the puck is cleared away. Back to get it is Kraft in his own end. Kraft behind the net. Their power play is over as Franklin comes out of the box. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:20. Cheatham puts it off the boards, and back to get it is Franklin. Kraft chips that in. Gaskill gets it away from Steiner. He has it down in the corner. It's checked by Steiner. 1 minute remaining in the game. Alton needs 2 goals to get back in it. The clock stops with 53.6 remaining in this game. They cut time off the clock whenever we had that fight. So
has called a 30-second timeout.
They had to take about 2 or 3 minutes off that clock, and Alton calls a timeout, so we'll take a short break here. No, never mind. Alton has to get 2 goals in 53 seconds, so they're going to look to pull Cheatham off here. And it's going to be tough to do with goaltending of Lauren Sawyer. Already tough to get 2 goals in 53 seconds, but with the way Lauren Sawyer is playing, it's almost impossible. I think that as soon as Alton gets that puck and they get it into the neutral zone, Cheatham is going to come right off. And then with Rauscher coming out of the box, they'll end up having a 6-on-4. Edwards brings it in the neutral zone, and Cheatham is still in the goal. Not even looking over towards the bench like he's going to come off. 43 seconds remaining. Have a face-off in the neutral zone. Now Edwards, then across the blue line. Edwards up to Jones. Jones, a shot, and a pad save from Sawyer. Now another shot. Off the post. Is it a goal? No, they wave it off. No goal. It went off the post. Edwards thought it was in, but the refs immediately wave it off, and it will remain 4-2 with 30 seconds left in the game. Face off by Edwards. Comes out of the zone. Under 30 seconds remaining in this game. Skelton up to Franklin. Franklin loses the puck. Shipped up by Kraft to Eviker. Eviker in the corner. Tries to hold it for the last 10 seconds. We're down to 5 seconds left. Edwards just puts a shot on net, and that'll do it. Edwardsville sweeps the Alton Redbirds in the 3 games they play against each other in this season. And they do it on senior night, 4-2. Edwardsville defeats the Alton Redbirds. You've been watching hockey on RiverBender.com. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, This might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 Lacrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Edwardsville Tigers just defeated the Alton Redbirds 4-2 on senior night. And getting all four of those goals were the Gevers brothers, Marshall and Mitchell, getting 2 apiece, playing a lot like the Sedin brothers from the Vancouver Canucks, connecting with each other the whole game and putting up all 4 goals to come away with this win here on senior night. It was a fun-filled game from beginning to end. A lot of fighting was involved. Ended up Cobb being kicked out of the game, but it was not unexpected. These two teams are very big rivals, and we knew it was going to be a fun game from beginning to end. The crowds were loud. There was a lot of goal scoring, a lot of shots, and a lot of saves, especially coming from the Edwardsville goaltender, Lawrence Sawyer. Stood on his head all night, and if you think about it, he'd probably have to be the player of this game because he got tested all night with that glove hand, and he made all the saves that he possibly could. This has been Hockey on RiverBender.com. Thanks for watching.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend.